Fear of making mistakes. You dare not act. It's because you save face. More important than life. Are you this kind of person? During a meeting, got a great idea. Rapid heartbeat, dry mouth, but I just don't dare to raise my hand. I played it 800 times in my mind. What if I say something wrong? What if others think I'm unprofessional? What if the leader says, what should I do if his idea is a challenge? Result 3 minutes later. The guy opposite you who is junior to you. I stood up and talked about the same idea. The whole audience is Charles. The leader admits to you while he's talking to and talk. You would talk to or opposite I. Rude applying. That's not but it's good. But after putting his faults, I felt that the wording here was not advanced enough. The logic there is not strict enough. I have revised it a dozen times and still don't dare to teach it. Putting it off until the last minute before sending it out. As a result, the leader only responded with one receipt. Those details you spent all day obsessing over. In the eyes of others, no one cares at all. I want to ask my boss for a raise. Prepared the speech for 3 days. I practiced my tone 8 times. He walked to the office door and then shrank back. Forget, let's talk about it next month. He will be too embarrassing to be rejected. Then you looked at the workstation next door. I forget this talk to and that's pretty max. Knocked at the bursting door and giant display. Then you came out and then you look at the work smile. He got a raise successfully. You attribute all of this to introversion. Pursuit of perfection. Prudent and prudent. But there is only one truth. You're afraid of making mistakes. It's because you value your face more than your life. You care too much about what others think of you. Too afraid of not looking smart enough. Not professional enough. Not decent enough. Do you think it's good enough to say anything? If you don't do well, it's safe. But have you ever thought about the most deadly question? You don't say anything. Do nothing. Of course you can't make a mistake, but you will never be seen. You don't think you know quite. That is particularly not right. But you're real. Those who make mistakes will be scolded, but be remembered. Those who make no mistakes will be ignored, then forgotten. A person who is always cautious and invisible, and an occasional mistake, but someone who can always shine when promoted. Who will the leader choose? The answer is self-evident, because leaders want people who can fight. It's not that I never make mistakes, but people who don't work either. What is the attitude of masters towards mistakes? For words, trial and error thinking. Masters take every action. Treat it all as an experiment. The purpose of the experiment is to collect data, instead of proving that you are right. Screwed up, he said to himself. Oh, it turns out this road is blocked. Come back in another direction. He said to himself. Oh, this parameter is correct. Copy to enlarge. Look, he doesn't have the word shameful in his heart. There are only 2 words. Iteration. He doesn't care about others. How would you rate his performance this time? He only cares about himself. From this experience. How many experience points did you get? How can be wrong leader? Masters are not reckless. He uses trial and error with minimal cost. He will set a budget for making mistakes to use mind. This project. Our line masters directly escape from mistakes. And it will remind you for minimal cost. If French trial must reject that, it's okay. The budget hasn't been spent yet. Wrong data for the 2nd time. It's okay to back and change it. The 3rd time I stepped on a trap. It's better to stop and analyze carefully. But he will never do it because he is afraid of making mistakes. And simply don't hand him the paper. Because he knows. Submit your 60-point answer sheet. You still have a chance to change it to 80 points. But a 0-point white paper, you don't even have a chance to change it. And I want to tell you, a truth that will make you breathe a sigh of relief. There are not that many people at all watching you make mistakes. You thought you said the wrong thing. Everyone in the conference room will remember it forever. Wake up. I thought maybe. What should I do to come for lunch? I want to study whatever. More after free time. I miss your little mistakes every day. You feel like you've been humiliated, tossing and turning all night. The next day I found that no one mentioned it at all. All your embarrassment, shame, and self-blame is all an inner drama directed by you alone. The audience has already dispersed. You're still taking a bow on stage. I'll give you a word of energy. You are not R&B. There is no need for everyone to like you. You are not an academic paper either. Every punctuation mark doesn't have to be perfect. Take action. Treat mistakes as tuition. Use criticism as nourishment. Mistakes as don't kill you. You will eventually make you tougher. From today, set a rule for yourself. Just say what comes to mind. Just do whatever you have to do. Complete first, then perfect. What if something goes wrong? If you change it to wrong, you will gain experience. You will find out after half a year. The you who used to be timid is gone. Instead, there is a dare to speak and do, a person with light in his eyes. Remember, this world never punishes those who make mistakes. He only punishes those who remain motionless. Get moving, even if you fall, is 10,000 times better than standing still.